I forgot to put the mic in front of me. I still have somewhat of a cold going on, and you're going to hear this cracking in my voice. I sound like Barry White now. But I wanted to come live to you today because I didn't do what I said I was going to do yesterday, and that is post the sales challenge for January 4th. Now, I'll be honest with you. I woke up this morning thinking about I had to do that video plus the video for today. And I honestly, the first thought that went through my mind was screw it. Will anybody notice? Will anybody care? Who cares? Isn't that typically what we do with our New Year's resolution? Right? We screw up one day and we just toss the baby out with the bathwater and say, screw it. Nobody will notice. Nobody cares. You have to be really, excuse me. This lingering cold. You have to be really careful that this kind of thinking and mindset doesn't take hold of you. Because if you let this one little thing go, you'll let another little thing go. So I knew exactly when that thought popped in my mind this morning. Nope, you're not taking root in me. I'm going to go ahead and do a video. But I decided I was going to do it live this time. So every day until the end of January, I will be posting the video live instead of the one off. Okay, just posting it. And of course, this is the problem with going live when you have a cold. Okay, so let's dive in what I wanted to give you yesterday as the message of the day. And I think I took this one a little bit too far personally. Why a digital detox is a reset you didn't know you needed. So that's what I did yesterday. I took a digital detox. So let's dive into why this is important to you. As small business owners and, you know, maybe sales professionals, sales reps, technology is your lifeline, right? I mean, I can conduct my entire business with this little device right here. And you can too, because it connects us with our clients, it helps drives leads, and it powers your operation. But constant screen time can come at a cost. Boy, I know that to be true, leading you to burnout, which is what happened to me last year in 2023. It reduces productivity and it strains your focus. So, a digital detox isn't about completely eliminating technology. It's about setting boundaries to protect your energy and maximize performance. Now, on my phone, from the moment I get from 8 to 5, I should say, not from the moment I get up, but from 8 to 5, I have my smartphone set on do not disturb mode. It automatically does that from 8 to 5. During that time, I have specific limits that I have set for that do not disturb. So who can get through to me? Well, my son, my clients that I'm working with, and a good friend that's been ill. And those people can get through my do not disturb mode. Everything else is blocked. So, why do I do that? To minimize distractions. That's why. So, what's the health benefits of a digital detox for sales professionals? Well, for closing deals and having to deal with endless notifications and multitasking, there has been scientific proof that shows it overwhelms your brain. It takes 7 seconds for your brain to switch from one task to another. And you wonder why you're mentally exhausted by the end of the day because you're constantly being interrupted by notifications. That's the big reason why you're mentally exhausted. So, the research from the University of California, Irvine, shows that constant interruptions can reduce efficiency by 40%. That's why I put my iPhone on do not disturb mode. You have to take intentional breaks from technology to restore your mental clarity. Now, I even go one step further. Several times a year, I will take a 2-week detox from all news. I'm a news junkie, and I will, that's what grabs my attention is the news of the day. And I will take a detox from that because it really can play on your mood, especially with the chaos going on in the world today. So, the next health benefit from a digital detox is better sleep equals better sales. You guys know this that sales success thrives on energy and confidence. When you have low energy, your confidence reduces with your low energy. You've got to have good quality sleep. And all of these late night emails and screen time disruptions, they hurt your natural sleep cycle. Now, I am not, just spouting my own opinion. This is research done by the Harvard Medical School. A digital detox in the evening can help you wake up refreshed and ready to tackle the day. A digital detox also gives you increased physical energy. You know what it's like being glued to your desk or phone, and it can lead to poor posture and sedentary habits, which sap your energy over time. I am dealing with this like you can't believe, everyone. When I hurt myself back in August moving, and I'm still in physical therapy and going through a chiropractor to try to get myself back on track again, the sedentary habits that I formed over these last 5 months have really affected my health. When I sit down, I don't have any pain. But when I stand up and start to move, the pain is sometimes unbearable. And no, I don't take pain meds. There's a whole host of reason for that. My body doesn't process pain meds very well, and they make me very nauseous. So I try to get up. I've got my one of the alarms that comes through my do not disturb mode is every 45 minutes. It alerts me to get up and walk around. Painful as it is, I keep doing it. I get up and walk around. And you should be doing that too. If you can get out and take a quick 10-minute walk, do that. Reclaiming this time will recharge you physically, which translates to better client interactions. It also, the physical part of this will help sharpen you mentally as well. You all know this, right? But are you doing it? All right. So here's the psychological benefits for unplugging. You have decreased stress for better client connections. When you are not stressed, admit it, when you're not stressed to make a sale, doesn't that connectivity between you and the prospect go so much easier? I'm going to be doing an upcoming video about this that I really am anxious to get your input on this video. I'll let you know when it comes out. But I have noticed that when I'm not stressed, it's so much easier to make sales. So, a digital detox can help reduce anxiety and bring a relief of balance, a sense of balance, and helping you approach clients with more confidence and composure. The next thing is it leads to stronger relationships with clients and sales teams. So, it's all about building trust and relationships, right? So, stepping away from screens lets you become fully present in face to face conversations. There is nothing more irritating than being in a face to face conversation and the other person is constantly checking their phone, constantly checking your phone. That sends a message that, number one, you're not important. Number two, they have no interest in the conversation, even though they may say that they do. And number three, it's just rude. It's like someone sitting there looking at their watch every 5 minutes the whole time you're engaged with them. Put the phone down, put it away. Matter of fact, on sales appointments that I go to face conversations, I leave my phone in the car. All right, number three, it also helps boost creativity for problem solving. So when you're not glued to your devices, your brain has time to think. Remember, I'm always talking about pondering, and that's what we're going to talk about for the January 5th challenge is the art of pondering. So when you're not plugged into your phone, you have the availability and the time to brainstorm new ideas, to solve customers' pain points, or refine strategies, even. A digital detox gives you the mental space to innovate. And as I have said over and over again, pondering has become a lost art replaced by constant distraction from the palm computer. Hold on. All right, how to make a digital detox work for your business. So, the first thing you have to do is designate tech free zones. Keep your phone off during team meetings or client lunches, or even better, keep the phone at your desk or in your car so you can build stronger connections. Schedule in your day, each and every day, a dedicated hour daily to do deep work without the distractions from your devices. And number three, replace scrolling with strategic planning. So use downtime for goal setting, skills building, or reviewing sales pipelines. How many of you avoid reviewing your sales pipelines? That's coming up too in this challenge. So, a digital detox isn't about avoiding technology, it's about controlling it and setting boundaries around digital technology. That's what it's about. All right. I hope that was helpful for you today. So let's your challenge. So here's your challenge. I meant to say that. Here's your challenge. I want you to sit down and decide what day or what hour every single day during the month of January you can schedule a detox, digital detox. Put it in your calendar and make sure that you make that a good habit for you in 2025. All right, now we're going to pivot to the art of pondering. So I was reminded of this, I want to say over a decade ago. I was reading an article about how a journalist wrote their news stories on a daily basis. And back in the day when I was in school, especially in grade school and high school, not in college, if you were caught looking out the window and daydreaming, that was considered a bad thing. And actually, pondering is considered a good thing that you should practice every single day. This journalist said that on his first news job, he didn't last long because the editor fired him because he would go gather information for a news story and then he would sit for about an hour, look out the window, and consider how he was going to write this story. He pondered it. He didn't immediately go to his typewriter at the time, folks, and start pounding out a story. He sat, he pondered it, he cultivated it in his mind before he started to write the story. And I really thought about that. And that was one of the areas I decided I was going to add into my day. And that was taking time to ponder. Now, maybe it would be in the morning, which is what I normally do now. I've moved it to the morning time to sit and ponder. And I have a list of things written out that I am pondering. It has helped me so much. Matter of fact, recently, someone reached out to me on LinkedIn and said, "Man, you are putting out a lot of content. How do you come up with this?" Well, it's my morning time when I ponder. That's how. As I said in one of the very first videos of this challenge, I'm not a person that can jump out of bed, hit the road running, and start working immediately. I'm not that person. I have to sit and drink coffee, ponder, pray, think about my day, consider changes that I want to make in the day, plan my day, things like that. It doesn't work for me to jump out of bed and hit the floor running. Doesn't work for me. So I started years ago starting this pondering habit, and it has proved its, worth in gold. Seriously. I've had my best ideas just sitting and pondering. So the challenge for Sunday is sit down and ponder. Maybe you start out with 5 minutes a day. Maybe you can ponder for 10 minutes a day. Maybe you can ponder longer. I generally ponder for about 20 to 30 minutes each day. And I'm looking out my window, either there or have a chair in my bedroom that you can see on my LinkedIn post and my Instagram post today, where I'm pondering, looking out my sliding glass door into the private patio area off my bedroom, thinking about God, thinking about preparing myself for Mass. And usually in the mornings during the week, I'm reading the daily Mass readings and then pondering the Word of God. Then I ponder my business. So I want to encourage you to start pondering on a daily basis. Just take 20, 30 minutes of your day and just think through some issues you need to get clear about. Okay? So I hope you follow me every day live. And I hope that my videos, my challenges, and my little sales tips help you in some small way. Sometimes maybe they're just a reminder of something you already know, but you stop doing. So this is a little push to get you started again. All right, there's your challenge for Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, the challenge is work out a time during the day where you can detox from any digital interruption. And maybe you use that time too to ponder. Think about that. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you and stay savvy.